Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, 31st of March, and I'm bringing you a new video devotional that I hope can bring some encouragement to your life. The staff would love to bless you in this way every Tuesday. Our hope is that God would speak to you through His Word. It has been approximately 2 weeks since lockdown started, and I don't know how you're adapting to this new way of life. It has certainly proved a challenge to all of us. You've probably heard this already, but the staff team is working hard to make sure that we keep connected in times of isolation. Fortunately, we have all this technology that allows us to stay in touch easily through various outlets. So keep an eye on our emails and our social media as well. I've been thinking about how scary these times can be. Perhaps you're in the category of those who are vulnerable by this virus, or you're older in age and therefore need to stay at home at all times. Perhaps it has been a long time since you saw members of your family and you fear that they may get the virus themselves. Maybe you're worried that you may run out of essentials. These are very reasonable fears, and it's normal that some of us feel that way. But I'd like for us to look at the Bible and choose to rejoice in the assurance of God's protection and provision today. I'd love for us to look at two Bible passages. And the first one is Psalm 27, verses 1 till 5, and 1 John chapter 4, verse 15 till 19. So I don't know whether you want to pause this video for 2 minutes whilst you find these chapters. Otherwise, let's read out Psalm 27, verse 1 till 5. And it says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When evildoers assail me to eat up my flesh, my adversaries and foes, it is they who stumble and fall. Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war arise against me, yet I will be confident. One thing have I asked of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in His temple. For He will hide me in His shelter in the day of trouble. He will conceal me under the cover of His tent. He will lift me high upon a rock." This week, as we reflect on the Word of God in the midst of the chaos of the current virus, it's good that we come before our Father and acknowledge that He is here and that He is in control no matter what. I love the line that says, "Though an army encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war arise against me, yet I will be confident." King David has this amazing confidence that in battle, that no matter what faces him, he can rely on God in every worry and anxiety. You can only imagine the pressure, the anxiety of going into battle with other nations and tribes. Yet David seems to have this amazing trust that God will be his strength in battle. Why don't we look at now 1 John chapter 4, verse 15 till 19. And it says, "Whoever confesses that Jesus is the Son of God, God abides in him and he in God. So we have come to know and to believe the love that God has for us. God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. By this is love perfected with us, so that we may have confidence for the day of judgment, because as He is so, also are we in this world. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, for fear has to do with punishment, and whoever fears has not been perfected in love. We love because He first loved us." You can perhaps see it in your neighbors or family or fellow Christians, the fear that the current circumstances cause. There is fear in people's eyes. When you look at the news, it's easy to feel fearful and overwhelmed at the news of the virus. But as we just read in these verses, or in verse 18 actually, that perfect love drives out fear. It means that love doesn't just make us forget about fear, but it literally kicks fear out of our hearts and our minds. It's important to face the facts, but even more important to focus on the amazing and steadfast reality of God's love. I would love to encourage you before I finish that with some good news about our mission in West Christchurch. Some of you helped us deliver some letters all over St. Catherine's Hill and Rutland Road, and some people have been in touch with us, and we've been able to share that love of Jesus with them through shopping for essentials, picking prescriptions up, or just a friendly call. We've been able to bless and be blessed at the same time. Some of those people have expressed their gratitude through messages and calls. Some would like to join us at future events at church on a Sunday, once everything goes back to normal. You can see love driving out fear and worry. I really hope this has been helpful to you. I'd like to remind you about this Friday. We are gathering online for our prayer meeting at 9:30 in the morning. And also follow the links to find our Sunday live stream services. And I really hope you can join us. Have an amazing rest of your week. God bless.